Good morning!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas from Rednecks Gone Wild.
That's right, folks.
Thank you for watching the cooking videos and all the other videos. We're very appreciative of that.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of feedback on the cooking videos, and you've asked for more. So, on this Christmas morning, we're going to make a chocolate pecan pie. Now, this is a recipe that I have grown up with, folks. Every Christmas, we've had a chocolate pecan pie.
And Thanksgiving.
And she makes it the best. Now, you want to tell us
okay.
Just read the recipe for us.
These are the ingredients.
Okay.
We have 2 eggs.
2 eggs.
Slightly beaten.
Slightly beaten.
1 cup of Karo syrup, and
right.
If you're lucky enough to get the Karo, it gives you a
level indicator.
A level indicator, so I know
let me zoom
that I
in
have
on that.
1 cup here.
Okay, right there on the side of it.
Right there.
It shows you
1 cup.
All right, so it's a measurer.
I can use.
It's got a built-in measuring
for 2 pies.
All right.
1/8 of a teaspoon of salt.
Okay, you got some salt there.
Which is right there.
Yep, that's what you're
1 cup of pecans, and these are whole.
Okay.
Halves, but it doesn't matter if you have halves or if you have
pieces or whatever.
Pieces, it doesn't matter. I just happen to have halves because they were on sale.
All right.
A teaspoon of vanilla.
Vanilla extract.
And a cup of sugar.
All right. You got some butter there.
2 tablespoons of butter or margarine.
Butter or margarine.
And
I see that you've also
need
got
some squares of chocolate.
Yeah.
Unsweetened. Baker's is what I happen to have.
Okay.
I get whatever's on sale.
All right.
And I need a little bit of all-purpose flour.
That's right. Well, we're seeing it. You don't have to pick it up. I can see it.
Okay. Then I have a deep dish pie shell.
You got a pie shell.
That's thawing out.
Okay.
Because I cannot make pie shells.
Oh.
I've tried and tried in the past and just gave up on it.
Okay, so
this
just buy
is only $1 on sale, so it's not worth.
But just bought that from the store like that.
Right.
Okay.
Not worth killing myself.
Right, I agree.
Okay, so
now what dishes do you got set up here?
I have.
You got a small
measuring spoons.
Okay.
A little
rubber
spatula that's flexible. And my egg beater.
Right.
My little cheap egg beater.
Right.
And a small bowl.
Right.
Because what I'm gonna have to do first is melt the chocolate and the margarine
together.
And right.
Okay.
And to do that,
you got a big. You missed the big bowl over there. There's a giant.
There's a big bowl to mix everything in.
Okay.
And here's some extra pie shell tins.
Okay.
Because when you pick up a pie shell, if it's heavy, especially pumpkin, it will collapse on you.
Okay, so you need something a little heavier.
An extra tin underneath each pie
for stability.
Stability
more sturdy.
When you get somewhere with your pie, you have an extra tin to leave them some leftovers and take some home.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
This goes on the very top of the crust. What it is?
You want to show us how you?
A pie. It's a pie.
To keep the crust from burning.
It's a tin that I got. I took scissors.
Well, show us on the crust how you do it.
I will, but I take the scissors and cut off just the rim.
We can tell what you did there. You cut
this is folded over,
rim of a pie
and
shell.
this isn't.
Or the rim of a pie tin.
Right, and this goes over the top of the crust.
Yeah.
So that when you're baking it, oops, it's getting warped.
Well.
When you're baking it, it will not get so dark brown around the crust. So you
don't overcook your crust.
Yeah, otherwise sometimes it gets too dark.
Yeah, for our oven at least.
Yeah, so that's...
So that protects it from getting too overcooked.
This goes on the top.
Okay, that's a good tip.
Yeah, I learned that probably from Rachel Ray, I don't know.
I doubt it.
I learned a lot of tips.
You've probably been doing that by...
But they sell stuff like that. But
what's the deal with the peanuts?
Oh yeah, well.
There's nothing in them.
I know. It's
you really love peanuts that much? You ate the whole. You even ate the bottom of the can.
Well, no, I didn't. But anyway.
We'll get to that, folks, later.
This, you will see how I use this.
Yeah.
If
that's a very special tool to
help
do
the pie, because I was having some trouble.
We'll show you that here. You're gonna need one of those.
You need to make sure you get both of the sides out, and it does not have to be.
And be careful that you don't have any sharp edges.
Right.
And you know.
It does not have to be a peanut can like this. It has to be the approximate size. Right. But it has to have 2 openings. 2 openings. And I didn't have anything, so I made one.
You just need a cylinder about that size.
Right. Okay.
That has some stability to it. You can't just make it out of paper.
All right, now I need 2 tablespoons of margarine.
Yeah, well, 2 tablespoons of margarine.
I'll use that.
Okay.
And on here, there's a measure on each one of these.
It shows you, right?
See how it got cut crooked, though?
Yeah.
So.
Cut it crooked again. And it'll be even.
And it's still a little bit frozen.
Uh-oh.
Because I haven't been...
You want me to cut it for you? Let me do it for you.
I got it.
Yeah, okay.
But it's crooked again.
That'd be all right.
So, no,
we're a little crooked, too.
I'll cut the bottom part of it off. Put it in.
Folks, y'all keep in mind, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. We just woke up for Christmas morning. So... This is a non-drinking video, kind of a drowsy, trying to get woke up video, huh?
Right.
So.
Well, I've been awake since 4 something.
I've been awake, but I've been laying there watching a movie.
Sleep, but I couldn't. Okay, now cut this into a couple of pieces so that you can.
Would you like me to cut that for you?
So it can melt.
You want me to cut it for you?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, well, it looks like you're having trouble. No, I just need to be the cameraman. I'm having trouble. Now they can see.
Okay.
All right, got that chopped up?
I need 2 squares of chocolate. And
2 squares?
I always get confused about this.
All right.
I think a square, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out again.
All right, we'll pause the video. Actually, while she figures that, folks, I'm gonna take the time to give you another redneck tip. Save your peanut cans or your sriracha peas to put your old bacon fat in. And you can also use it for cooking. If you need a little oil or a little grease in a pan, throw a little bit of that in there, and it also adds flavor to whatever you're cooking. That is a redneck tip. Okay, you figured it out?
1 square used to be 2 pieces together.
Used to be.
The new ones are this.
4 squares?
4.
4 pieces equals 1 square. Here, is this frozen also?
No.
Oh.
It needs to be broken though, but I don't know.
I broke it.
Okay, well, keep breaking.
Keep breaking?
Not
that?
No.
Here.
All right.
You need them broken more?
That's not really 4 now. That's really only what used to be.
That's 4 squares.
It's 2. 2. Okay. That should be all right. I need to have them.
I'll break them even more, but don't get butter all over them, please. Yeah, let me break. I didn't realize you needed them broken more.
Well, it takes them too long to melt otherwise.
Okay, I can wash the butter off my hands, I guess. But those are pretty tough.
With a knife, yes, they are.
You gotta have some strong hands to do that. Now I'm gonna pause the video while I wash my. I need to wash my hands.
Wait a minute.
I got chocolate on my fingers.
Just wait a minute and then you can go. Okay, I'm gonna cover this with a paper towel and put it in the microwave.
Okay.
And I'm going to check it every 30 seconds.
Okay, you're just going to do it a little bit at a time.
It's melted.
Make sure it doesn't overdo and burn.
Well, I don't want it too hot because I got to put eggs in it.
Okay.
Okay,
now I can wash my hands. I'll be right back, folks.
Okay, I'm going to check it and see if it's melted enough. No, absolutely not.
Nope, not yet.
No, not yet.
All right.
Okay.
Give it another 30 seconds.
Yep.
All right. And repeat this until it's ready. Now, it's recording now.
You don't want it boiling because you got to put eggs in.
You just want it melted.
You don't want them to cook the eggs right away.
Okay. You check your recipe.
Okay, you're going to mix all the ingredients.
All right.
So
in the big bowl.
What you can do is put your sugar in.
Why don't you put your bowl in the center of the stove so we can watch you.
Because it's not convenient.
Well, it's a video. Everything should be centered. I mean, Rachel Ray doesn't do all her stuff on the side of the show, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm not Rachel Ray.
Well, we want to be able to see it. We don't want everything to be. You don't want to see you working over there.
This takes a while to empty because
it's
thick syrup.
Yeah, you could have put it in a thing of hot water and let it sit and warm up a little bit. It probably would have flowed easier.
I don't want stuff hot because of the eggs.
Oh, that's right. Okay, you want me to check this?
Yeah.
Butter's melted, chocolate ain't.
Okay.
But butter's not completely melted.
Okay, do it again. Cover it up. Make sure it's covered good.
It's covered. 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, I'll hold that if you want to pour some other stuff in.
You add the pecans at the very end of everything.
Yeah. Okay. We'd have to have every drop of this?
Not every drop, but just try to do the best you can.
Well, I mean, how long do you want me to sit here and hold this thing? It's going to run for hours.
That's good enough.
That's good enough. Okay, that's what I was looking for.
Right.
So we put a couple eggs in there.
Check the...
And with the sugar and the Karo syrup. That's light Karo syrup, right? Light syrup?
Light corn syrup.
All right. Now I think your butter's melted. I can smell the chocolate. Be careful.
You might be able to smell it, but that doesn't mean...
What does it look like? You put it way over there again, away from the camera. I keep having to move the camera to show everybody everything.
This is not quite melted right here.
No. Stir it up a little bit.
One side of the oven cooks.
The microwave, you mean?
Of the microwave cooks a little.
You should be using that other one that turns around in a circle.
Yeah, well then you'd have a real good time trying to get to it with the camera, wouldn't you?
Yeah, whatever.
Alright. So that was on that side, so I'm going to try to put back in. And it's getting too hot.
So you're going to...
I'm not happy with that, but...
So you're going to warm it up a little bit more.
Put back in.
Alright.
But I turned it around. I should have probably turned it around first.
Probably should have stirred it up a little bit each time, huh?
I'm doing 15 this time.
15 seconds? Give it 15 push-ups.
Okay. Now, I'm just going to beat the eggs slightly.
On top. You're not even putting the beaters down into the...
Not right this second.
Okay. Alright. Into the whole mixture. You're just kind of mixing the eggs with the Karo syrup.
Right.
And not the sugar.
Right.
Okay. How's that looking over there?
It seems to be...
Getting better?
Finally done.
Alright.
Okay. Now, that's a little hot to handle.
Yeah. What are you going to do next?
pour that in there.
Oh, okay.
The eggs are in there, the Karo syrup. Oh, let's put a teaspoon of salt.
A teaspoon of salt.
An eighth of a teaspoon.
Oh, whoa.
A whole teaspoon.
Wow, you about messed up, huh?
We don't even have an eighth of a teaspoon. We have a quarter. And always, I never do this over the mixture.
How do you do an eighth of a teaspoon?
You do a half.
There's nothing that measures it, huh?
You have to do a
It's just
half.
a pinch. An eighth of a teaspoon is like a pinch.
And
show it to them.
Okay, that's about an eighth, a half
Hold on,
of a quarter.
It don't like to focus on that.
It's a half of a quarter of a teaspoon.
All right, there you go.
And you never do it over your mixture.
Because you'll spill too much in there?
Yeah, because salt always seems to come out.
Right. What about your
More
vanilla?
than you want. That's what I'm looking at.
All right. Just look at it.
A teaspoon of vanilla.
There it is, folks. Just look at it.
Which is
Would you look at it?
right here.
Just look at it.
There. This happens to be Watkins.
It don't matter.
I buy what's on sale.
Did you look at it?
Did you look at it, everybody?
Just look at it.
Okay, there.
Mom, tell them to look at it.
Look at it, guys. There you go. Look how beautiful that is.
Just look at it. Tell them just look at it.
Just look at it.
Just look at it. For those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, it's an Ed Bassmaster reference. Just look at it. It's beautiful. Just look at it. Would you just look at that?
Now I'm going to use the same measuring cup. I don't like to use too many dishes if I don't have to.
Just measure out some
Put
pecans.
out a cup of pecan.
Well, how many? 1 cup?
A cup.
A cup, okay.
About a cup.
That's all right.
You can put in a little more, but about a cup's in.
All right, okay.
Okay. I want to make sure I got everything
Back to the recipe.
in. I got to put this in now.
Chocolate and your butter in there.
Right. I use my little spatula to do that.
Okay. We should have some Christmas music playing.
Yeah, we should.
Oh well.
You could put the TV on. They got all Christmas stuff going on.
No, I won't want that. I'd like to have control over what I hear, not what the network wants to play. Just think in your head, jingle bells, jingle bells.
Well, let's sing.
I'm not singing.
Jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Jingle bells,
Jingle bells.
jingle. We might get in trouble for singing a copyrighted song.
Okay, we better not sing
Oh, we
anymore.
better not. Yeah, we better not.
Okay, now I'm going to mix stuff together. And I'm on the low speed. It's supposed to be slightly beaten eggs, but I don't know that they're still slightly beaten anymore.
I don't think so. They're stirred, they're mixed up, that's for sure, with all the chocolate and butter.
Okay, now before I continue, I'm going to reread the recipe
Okay.
and double check that I put everything in supposed to be in. 2 eggs, a cup of Karo syrup, an eighth of a teaspoon of salt. The pecans are going to go in a minute. Vanilla,
Flour.
sugar, not yet.
No?
Margarine and chocolate. Okay, everything is in.
You got everything?
Now this is going to drip
Yeah.
when you take it off the... So let's let it drip
Drip it into your pecans.
over here.
See how she did that, folks? She's just laid that right there into her bowl of pecans. So.
No, my bowl of...
Oh, that's not the pecans?
That's the chocolate.
Oh, that's okay. That's the butter. Okay.
And butter mixture.
All right. I thought you were putting it in the pecans so it would drip into
Okay,
you.
now you're going to see what happens here.
Now let's see what happens here.
Okay, this goes in the middle of the pie tin. The reason I use this is because for some reason the pie is always too cooked on the ends and soggy in the middle.
Okay.
So This has to stay. Got a piece of tin sticking out here. Okay, this has to stay in here while I dump some of this, but you got to hold it. Otherwise, it's going to move.
So you want it to stay in the center.
What's the matter with me? I didn't have the pie shell there.
Oh, you got to put the pie shell.
I'm still asleep, I guess.
Yeah, you was about to just put that in the pie tin like that.
I know.
Folks, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Make sure you get your pie shell. This is why. You weren't even making a pie. You were about to make pudding.
I was about to screw up.
Yep.
Okay.
So now put that about in the center. Make sure you got it in the center.
Pour around.
Right.
Okay.
Pour around it.
For now.
Right.
All right, that's enough.
Okay, just half of it or something?
Well, not quite half.
Not quite half?
A lot of it.
All right.
Just leave enough to fill the middle because it's going to spread.
Okay. And you don't really want it in there, do you?
No, not right now.
You're trying to keep that from going in the... Okay.
Not right now.
Okay.
What I'm going to do right now is put a couple of tablespoons of...
Of what?
Flour.
And the rest of it?
And the rest of it to pour it in the middle. That helps it to cook more solid in the middle.
Okay. This is a pretty complicated
Well, I had to figure this out because I tried 3 eggs and that didn't work.
Yeah. So I'm on the wrong side again. Sorry, y'all.
Okay. Somehow.
So, how much flour again?
I put 2 heaping tablespoons in here.
Go ahead and stir that up, let it get thick.
Stir it up. It's not going to get thick till...
Oh. Well, the flour surely has made it a little thicker.
Not really.
Not really? Okay, so you just thoroughly mix that in.
Stir it real good because you don't want to have white stuff sticking out in the middle of the pie.
Right. And then that goes down the middle of that peanut can?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. We're ready.
Okay. Put that in there like that. So now what's in the middle of the pie has the flour in it and the rest of it doesn't. That helps the...
That's going to help it solidify in the middle and not be all burnt and crunchy on the sides.
Okay. So now you take that out?
Take that out. And you got...
I see what you've done there.
You got something to lick.
I wouldn't be licking it because it could cut your tongue. Folks, don't be licking that can. It's sharp. You can cut your tongue.
It's not sharp.
Well,
one spot is now.
Their can might be sharp.
Yeah, their can might be sharp.
Whatever can they're using. Be careful with that finger in there.
I wash.
It's like licking a knife.
The top part is the part that has the problem.
Oh, okay.
I already checked because
you're scaring me.
I don't want to hurt myself either.
Okay. Don't do that. We don't want to go to no hospital this morning and have your finger sewn back on.
Yum.
What? We missed all that. That's the best part of it, huh? Look at what she's doing, folks. She's digging it all out with her fingers.
Well, you can't throw it out.
No, yes you can. You're diabetic.
I know, but I'm just having
oh, Lord.
a lick, that's all.
Just a lick. Just a little bit.
You gotta rinse this out.
Rinse it out?
Pretty quick, otherwise it's gonna harden in there and you'll have to get another can next year.
Wouldn't this taste good with a little whiskey in it?
Probably.
Ooh, I bet it would. You want to try it?
No.
No? Damn. It's already mixed, isn't it? That's why. I think a little bit of whiskey would be good with those pecans.
Okay, that's good enough for now.
Some buttery whiskey. Like butterscotch. Butterscotch whiskey. Ooh, it would taste like butter pecan pie.
All right,
butter pecan chocolate. Chocolate butter pecan pie.
Finish scraping that.
The rest of that in there?
Put in the pecans.
All right. Just clean your bowl, your mixing bowl out into your pie shell. As just like so.
This is my daughter's favorite, and every year her birthday's around Thanksgiving.
Well, they don't need to know
I
that.
make her one of these, so I usually make 2 a year.
Don't tell nobody's birthdays
I didn't.
for security reasons. We don't need to know. Nobody needs to know nobody's birthdays or ages, or addresses, or names. No names. I'll tell you my name. I ain't scared of that. But the other people in my family, they want their privacy, and I understand that. So we'll give it to them, and we're gonna give them a pie.
Now
They're gonna love that.
I'll have to wash this spatula again.
Oh, you've been licking it.
Yep.
Jeez.
And I'm gonna put the pecans in, and it'll be ready to cook.
They can barely hear you over that water, I think. She's gonna put the pecans in next, folks.
Put in the pecans, and it'll be ready to cook.
Let's see how you do that.
Usually, if I wasn't going to do the middle, I would just do it.
Just dump them on in. Spread them out a little. You having problems?
Yeah.
You booby-trapped yourself over there with all those things.
If I had the energy, if my back wasn't bad, guess what I'd do? I'd turn them all around so they would be nice side up. And,
speaking of backs.
And prettier, but...
It's a little my back's getting a little sore standing here like this.
I know. Mine too. And it was already hurting when I got up this morning.
Speaking of backs, folks, since I've lost so much weight, my back hasn't bothered me as much as it used to, and I've been more active. I've been able to do more things. So I encourage each and every one of you, if you have a problem with your weight, do whatever it takes to lower your weight some. I'm down to 258.8 pounds as of this morning's movement. You got to weigh yourself after you take your crap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, these are pretty much centered now. So
here we are making a pie, and I'm talking about shitting.
Not too good.
That's a redneck for you, folks.
Yep. Okay, this part is done.
That's done. Okay.
I'm going to bake this at, tell you that, bake it at 400 for 15 minutes.
Okay.
Then you reduce the heat to 350.
All right.
And bake it for 30 to 35 minutes.
Wow. At what point do you use your
I'm going to put that on now before, before I put it in the oven.
Okay.
I'm not putting it in the
that
oven.
One looks a little small.
They're the same. It's folded in half.
Why do you have so many of them?
Because sometimes I used to make 3 pies, but today I'm only making 2.
2?
Yeah.
What else are you making?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin?
Yeah.
Folks, do y'all want to see how to make a pumpkin pie in another video? If you do, give us a thumbs up and tell us in the comments below if you want to see how to make a pumpkin pie.
We don't care if they want to or not. We're making it anyway.
Well, we got to make it, huh?
Yeah.
So we won't. Folks, by the time that y'all see this video and comment, it will have already been made and eaten already. So
that's true.
But please give us the thumbs up in the comments if you want to see how to make pumpkin pie. I might have to take a break and record that after a while or something because my back is killing me.
Go sit down for a minute.
No, cameraman has to stand up. He can't sit down.
Take the stool.
I need one of them tall director's chairs that allows me to still see it out of the camera.
Yeah.
Yep. So what are you doing now? You cleaning the?
I'm trying to clean this pan
Clean the
up.
bowl.
This bowl.
So we need to go in the oven. Oh, we already told them how long to cook it, right, and all that. We'll show you.
I'm going to put them both in the oven at the same time.
Okay.
I don't want the oven to be on.
All right. Well, we'll show you the finished product, folks, whenever the pecan chocolate pecan pie is done. Thanks for watching. And I shouldn't say goodbye yet because I guess
Are you going to do
the end of that video will be the pecan pie, taking it out of the oven. So stay tuned, folks. We're going to cook it now. Folks, she missed one important.
We're going to preheat the oven.
Preheat the oven up to how much was it again?
400.
400. Okay. Go ahead and preheat your oven, folks, before you put your pie in there. Folks, the chocolate pecan pie is ready.
Ready to come out.
Coming out of the oven now. Let's take a look at that.
There we go.
Hold on. Set her down here and turn the light on so they can see. Would you just look at it?
Yeah.
That looks delicious. Pretty good. Pretty good.
It's hot.
All right, folks. Thanks for watching this episode of Cooking with Redneck Mama. That is chocolate pecan pie.
Right. Enjoy.
And Happy New Year.